problems, it looks like, for Beast Coast boys.
Well, that's going to be some serious damage on the Nature's Prophet.
We didn't ask if they could resume, but yeah, Whisper has a fairy fire, has to
another
use it
one.
Up. He's body blocking with a treant, but the first blood still spilled. Theo grabs the kill.
I feel like Schofield could have maybe helped him there with the rolling boulder.
Schofield having a bit of fun. Trying to contest the pull from Theo. Well, bottom lane, K1. Matching up against Tarvo.
Both heroes have lifesteal passively, so they will go for the trades.
I didn't expect that. Theo solo kills that Earth Spirit. And Tarvo destroyed down bottom. K1 picks up the kill. KJ not able to track back up then. Adriano has Laguna Blade and Chris Luck.
The only core is Invis.
9 stick charges on this Void Spirit though. Pretty difficult kill to have, and he's the one diving them. Jumps Adriano, Wrath of Nature bouncing, Ether Remnant's good, and the roll-in's perfect. Schofield and Chris Luck, they jump into action, but the Laguna Blade turn. Blows up the Earth Spirit. Reactions from SG bring 4 heroes into mid. Chris Luck now getting chased by that homing missile. I hear a phantasm coming out of the CK. That's elsewhere, farming a neutral camp. A nightmare there on the Hoodwink. Leads to the Light Striker rank. Goes to be like shred through that poor little squirrel.
That was a nice rotation, but it seems like both teams had a very good read what's going to happen. Or press the attack, but still not enough. You need to be able to take care of yourself. And now you can continue casting the game here. Thank you.
Just watching the Hoodwink hiding in the trees. I like what Beast Coast has done here though. The Tome on the Earth Spirit, so he's cracked 6. The Hoodwink has the Sharpshooter in. Yes, that's a nice Solar Guardian coming in. Schofield dueled up and a win for Tarvo. Now a grip finding out this poor little Stinger Hoodwink, losing Whisper in the midst of it all, and SG a 3-for-1 trade.
Chris Luck did not have a... He TP'd bottom, but a bit too late. Just checked his inventory.
Races. Smoke across into that top rune spot. Adriano finds himself an arcane rune.
They know something is up. They know they're smoked. This rune just got picked up.
Rating Observer, yeah, you're right. Does see things coming. Solar Guardian with that dual Laguna Blade. They knew it was coming, but they still get caught. Not knowing the blink was up from Tarvo, not expecting or respecting that jump from SG.
It's also Chris Luck, you know. He's known to be a bit like that.
Unrespectful.
Yeah, he wants to toy with them and sometimes pays with his life. So that's 20 damage.
Heyo. Schofield's in. Backlines. They've got that. Poor Dawnbreaker down and out. Constabile launches out the homing missile, but Stinger clears it up. While Whisper and Schofield, they roll in towards them. Cooldowns launched in on top, but it does very little.
This level 10 talent on CK is actually super powerful. Plus 200 without the Rift Wall distance.
They're not done. They got the
really
sprout,
not done.
The Acorn shot, and now Chris Luck's in. Schofield whiffs on his roll, but it doesn't matter. He's got another one, and he'll connect that. The more important roll onto the Gyrocopter and Chris Luck. The helping hand of Beast Coast team. Whisper and Stinger here to destroy them. Gyro hands over his life, his keys to his copter, and a double kill to Chris Luck.
The way this fight started was Chris Luck being a bit rely on your damage, the deal damage, but might need to just hold it for the sake of holding. You can't swamp it out, of course, in a fight.
Well, Theo, press attacks placed on him. K1, that's a third of his HP, but he gets off the BKB. The Phantasm, in we go. Schofield's down,
in the trees,
but
nice grip, but
Luck,
silence.
He's going to come back in. K1's still alive. That nice heal coming out from the Dawnbreaker, but not enough to bring down the CK. They'll get Whisper instead. Earth Spirit and Prophet. K1 dies up on the high ground near that ramp as well, while Roshan opens up to SG.
SG, K1, they need to find some kind of opening. But the problem is there's still 2 minutes left on Aegis, which will allow Gyrocopter to farm his BKB freely. And there's always a threat. If Legion Commander is not showing on the map, you need to be very careful. Nature's Prophet wants to be able to split push. I hear Laguna Blade, and there it is. 20 extra damage.
More bonus damage. TP's coming in from Beast Coast though. They want to fight this. Whisper, he's on coast to Beeling. Still ages for a minute 20. They're trying to focus down the gyrocopter. They do pick off KJ. Whisper the BKB and the Phantasm stun, catching out Theo. 2 supports done, and Coast to Beal, he will lose his first life. The rest of SG, they bailed on this. Beast Coast have a 1v5 now, and Gyro's the one.
They also found Legion.
They found Legion as well. They're going to take the
roll
ball down. They found Tavo in the back down south. Lena, the lone survivor, as Beast Coast, well, they just bring everybody.
I definitely did not expect this to happen, because Gyro was, you know, you're going to be safe if you decide to go on someone. There's always press the attack, counterplay, or fear from that duel. Let's see, Bane, Nightmare. Ooh. Into Nightmare.
Yeah, it does take it off in the end, but Chris Lock, he survived that initial jump. Laguna Blade though, there we go, onto Schofield, the trade out, a 1-for-1. Stun onto Chris Lock, but in comes K1, he's got the stun, the BKB force, goes to Bill with the Solar Guardian in on it, getting healed up. But K1's so strong, tanky and brawling through this SG side until his BKB ends. And that's where SG can maneuver themselves in towards the Void Spirit. Oh, they've left Adriano alone, Stinger does die in the end to Adriano there. Lena finding a swift little kill, and her BKB ending with a Silver Edge. You're right, the invis allows her to slip away from danger. Now Coast to Beal, able to push a bit more damage. Chris Lock and K1 still around the pit though, and Dawnbreaker down with a great Acorn shot. Beautiful stuff. The Hoodwink sets it up.
They needed that buyback from Stinger, and now they're inside the pit. Once the BKBs are down, it's Gyrocopter with almost full Satanic. You have Lena who wants to buy Satanic, then you have Dawnbreaker, Aghanim Scepter, Holy Locket, Luminosity, you name it, there's tons of healing. And
oh, look at that.
Gonna take care of that.
Schofield with a perfect roll. Good Laguna Blade does blow him down to about half HP and even lower now, but they've taken out Tavo. Theo Lacour trying to Solar Guardian, and with that Aghanim Scepter is able to jump down south. KJ dead though, along with his courier. TP out from Theo, cancelled!
Oh no, he didn't.
Schofield rolls all the way in.
Oh, that was such a big brain play there from Schofield.
He knew exactly where she was.
No me merecen. La verdad que no me merecen.
Getting closer to Aghanim Scepter. Just let's see if he can dig out the bounty. No, he cannot. But Aghanim Scepter is done.
All right. All right. K1 waltzes up to high ground. Whispers BKB'd up, pummeling Adriano, and there's the drag back in. Dead Lena has buyback available, but this might just be the signal of the end with no Dawnbreaker. A buyback from Lena here could actually close this one out. She dies again, and look at Tavo! Demolished by this CK!
Yeah, that CK shard is actually insane. The amount of damage creates the illusion, 6-second duration. Cast range also increased. They can go to the top.
32 minutes in, similar to the last one. You know, a little bit of back and forth, a little bit close here and there, but consistency is key, and that's what Beast Coast bring to the table. Another CK illusion thrown with a Chaos Bomb. Adriano tries to hold his ground. No BKB on the Lena though, so got to be careful. I mean, Gyro is just straight up dying. Solar Guardian be down.
He has no buyback.
No
he invested
buyback.
Everything in Satanic.
Can't be saved. K1 clears through another. Down they all go. Beast Coast all the way home. K1 with a double kill. That's got to be it. No Gyro, no Dawnbreaker, and GG's cool.
Man, what a play from Beast Coast. SG playing aggressively at tier 2 tower. With the Aegis, suddenly they make a whole turnaround play. All they needed was CK and Nature's Prophet to be a bit more tanky. We can see in the end how great of a offlaner Nature's Prophet is in terms of scaling, where he just, even though he didn't have that good of a start, he's always going to be able to find farm on the map.